Okay, so I challenged myself to make a video game from an idea given by 3 random words. I also have to be fast and to stream the entire process. And here's how it went. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Censorship, chair, productive. How do we make a game about productive chair censorship? Oh, I know, I just got an idea. So we custom something, some event is going on, and there's video of it, and we have to censor it. So all we have to do is drag and drop black boxes all around the screen to cover some inappropriate stuff. Yes, I think that will be our ideas. What events are we custom? It could be a sports event. Oh, and there's Olympics going on right now, right? With this in mind, I set camera to orthographic for 2D game I decided to do and started making some assets. Very good. Then I save it as PNG and I put a 0 in the name, so when sorted alphabetically, PNGs are always at the top and Photoshop PSD files are at the bottom. I only use PNG in Unity because even though Unity can import PSD directly, it messes up the alpha channel. So PNG to the win. Move the camera around like this. I needed someone to follow with the camera, so I made a runner. This is perfect, right? And then a second frame for a simple running animation. I arrange frames on a picture like this, so in Unity I can import file as sprite, set mode to multiple, hit the sprite editor button, slice by cell count, and I get several assets from one file, which is very efficient. Now, believe me or not, but this animator in Unity is a bit too complicated to use, in my opinion. I will try not to use it right now, and instead I will make my own animator. All I need to do now is replace this with alternating these two sprites. And thus, the first C# script was born. And now it does this, and if I reduce time to 02, it does this. At this point I realized that I need to separate the runner and the pants, so I draw everything again, for both frames, in every state of dropping pants. I duplicate it, I put it here, I make this one main, this one not main, short. This, and it just works. Very good, very good. Now I have separate layers with runner, shirt and pants, all animated and synchronized, and I can manually turn dropping pants on and off. Next step is to automate it with Pants Manager. Let's see. It goes. In 5 seconds it will lose pants a little bit. Very good. And in 5 more seconds it will lose it completely. Perfect, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Put that. Okay, so this box I have to somehow drag and drop. I use Unity built-in feature for that. After I Google it, it works perfectly in the case of 2D game. Now works. Then I make booty there. At first it only activates when pants are dropped, but then I change its behavior to be always active and be covered by pants instead. First of all, public static list of self. We always know how much of this always access all of this. This booty script automatically checks if it's covered by any rectangle having a black box script, so I know if it's censored or not. Yes, detects that it covers it. Then I make a placeholder script to keep track of how well a player performs. Not censored, less viewers. Yeah, I think it's fine. Then I make some decorations and an info box to tell player what to do. This, this. I don't like using animator, but now it's the simplest thing we can do. Animation. Create new animator controller. Create animation. Do this. Boom. Then I make a massive animation that takes control of 3 runners and a camera for event number 1. Whoa. It turned out to be too difficult, especially because of curved parts of the track, so I made everything slower and shorter. Then I make an end screen, a replay button, change colors of runners. By the way, this is why the asset is black and white. black remains the same, and white becomes whatever color you multiply it with. Then I come up with a name, Olympic Sensor 2024. I think it's fine. Upload the game to itch.io and call it a day. And time. The next day, I decided to give up curved parts completely. Yeah, I need to think a little. I need to somehow animate it so it goes in straight line with slightly different speeds. Maybe a good idea will be to make it so the camera moves with some speed, and then the players, they are tied to the camera, but they slightly drift. We just make them follow the camera, and then we make slight adjustment to their speed relative to the camera. I made the script for the camera to go in a straight line, and for a runner to follow it in a controllable way. Now I can make scenarios for my events without Unity Animator, and I can change it easily in my own framework. I want first runner to drop their pants very fast in several seconds. And I tested a lot. So this was a good test. I enjoyed like first 20 seconds of gameplay, and in like 30 seconds it becomes too small of a challenge. I think that at this point I want them to run fast, change their positions more drastically. Now I will create a randomizer. I wanted my level to have some replayability, so I made a script that randomizes positions and timings of runner drifts within certain limits. Then I tested, uploaded, and called it a day. This is the final day. First, there is no menu, there's no polls. We have to make this basic stuff. Second, right now you have unlimited amount of sensor box. We have to fix this. Next thing I'm going to do is I will make it so if one player covers another player, then it's sensor, and you're not supposed to censor face of a person. Then I don't like this, it's not obvious for player. I will get rid of that, and instead we will use some more obvious way to tell player what to do. I made main menu, I made pause menu, then I removed the part that spawned new sensor boxes, duplicated as much boxes as I need, made a box counter and a script for box counter. Yes, it works now. I made a new script to keep track of player performance and made a piece of UI change its size to represent it. You lose. Okay, I can now move it over here. I don't need this text. Semi-transparent. If I do this, now it works, and now it doesn't. I add black box script to each Cladder's piece and to head of a runner, so it censors itself automatically when dressed and censors other runners as well. I can use this runner to cover this. Yes, it works. Then I copy-pasted my script to make a new one. Face is the same as booting, except you're supposed to not censor it. Yes, we should not cover the face of character. I made a new asset for the stadium, so it tiles into an infinite strip. And then I make scenarios for new levels, and I test, and test, and test, and test. In level 3, for example, where head cover mechanic is introduced, I make sure that it features in the beginning of the level, and then will overlap 100%. I made a how to play screen, level select menu, and the fancy Sport TV channel logo. That's how I satisfy requirement to have productive and chair in my game. Kind of cheated, but also it's there. Then a final build, upload, come on, and time. Perfect. 15 hours, 0 minutes and 0 seconds. And we're done. Also, last level is kinda hard. And that's it. Whole video game made from 3 random words. You can play it now, for free, on my itch.io page. You can follow me on Twitch, where I do more challenges like this, including ones where you design a game, and you can subscribe. If you want. I beat the game. Also, you might be asking, Olympic Games, it was a month ago, what took you so long to make this video? Well, I was busy. I was busy participating in GMTK Game Jam 2024, apparently with very decent results. So keep an eye on this channel, because the next video will be about this crazy experience. Have a nice everything, bye!